Morning, everybody. It's Jennifer. I know it's been a while, and I apologize. Things kind of got crazy for a little bit, so I haven't been able to update like I wanted to. Okay, so I had my surgery on July 11th with Dr. Vaninga, and that was at Baylor Medical Center in Carrollton, and that used to be Trinity Medical Center. So if you've never heard of Baylor, but you've heard of Trinity, that's where it was. Surgery went great. He did remove 85% of my stomach, and he also repaired a part of my esophagus that I was having issues with as well. So, but I didn't have any hernia repairs needed, or didn't have to have my spleen or pancreas or anything like that taken care of. So everything went beautifully. The hardest part was coming out of anesthesia. Coming out of anesthesia really, really, really sucks. But other than that, everything was pretty okay. I did have some pain in the hospital, but most of my pain was in my back and my neck from laying on the hospital table. And so the only pain meds that I took in the hospital were primarily for that. My incisions didn't really hurt much. When I got home, I did take some pain medicine, but not a whole lot. I think I took maybe 2 pills before I stopped taking it. So the incisions are fine. They haven't really hurt. My big incision kind of hurts a little bit today. It's kind of been hurting off and on, so I don't know what's going on with that. But the little incisions, most of them even to a point where they're almost gone. So I'm very pleased with that. All right, so before surgery, my highest weight was 295 as of my first doctor's appointment. The day of surgery, I was about 285, so I lost about 10 pounds there. And then as of today, I am at 265, so I have lost 20 pounds since surgery and 30 pounds altogether. And my BMI so far has gone from a 47 to a 43, so that's pretty exciting. I have hit a stall, but I'm not really too concerned about it because, it's that time of the month, and really everybody is going to hit a stall. That's just a fact of life. It's going to happen. But if you keep doing what you're doing and you keep doing what you're supposed to, then the scale's going to move again. So I'm not worried about that whatsoever. Okay, so I decided this video is going to be the good, the bad, and the ugly. So we're going to start with the good. Of course, the good is that I've been losing weight and my BMI has gone down. That's, of course, amazing. A couple other good things. I'm noticing things about myself, like, I'm getting more confidence in myself. I'm walking taller. I'm talking more animated. I'm friendlier to people. I smile more at people. Some days I have more energies. Some days I don't. It depends on if I take my vitamins or not. So there you go. Take your vitamins, people. And clothes are starting to, get bigger on me. Clothes that were tight are now fitting, and clothes that were fitting are now loose. Nothing's falling off of me yet, so I'm hoping that happens soon, but we'll see. Okay, so there's the good for the most part. The bad is some days I don't have any energy. I get lightheaded, but that's days that I'm not getting in my protein and my vitamins. The protein and the vitamins are very, very important. You have to have those, because if you don't, then your body's not going to heal itself and you're not going to have the energy to function and your metabolism's going to shut down. So, so when that happens, it's my own fault. Nobody else's fault but mine. Let's see what else. I have a hard time exercising right now because I'm not getting the calorie count in. I try to, but it's not always easy. So I do what I can. Sometimes it's 5 minutes, sometimes it's 10. But I do get up and move when I can. And I can't do any ab work yet because, I'm still a little sore there. But that's okay. It's good. So, and also another, bad thing is right now the diet sucks. So, but you start out, depending on your doctor, the way I started out was I was 24 hours on clear liquids, and then when I got home I could start full liquids. So I was on full liquids for about 2.5 weeks before I started on soft foods, and now I'm on soft foods, and it's getting kind of boring. I'm ready for some real food, but I'm not going to sabotage myself and go that direction either. So Some of the things that I'm able to eat now that I don't necessarily like, but it's getting food in my body. Cheese, I have to eat a lot of cheese, and I can eat deli meats. Surprisingly, I can eat a Lunchable, which probably I shouldn't be because of the carbs in the crackers. So, but I can eat that if I'm desperate. There's 10 grams of protein in a Lunchable, so I don't worry about it too much. So, and as for the ugly, well, of course, there's the pain in the incisions. The incisions are kind of getting ugly, but there's also, constipation. And that's something else that everybody's probably going to face is the constipation. And that's normal because you're not getting a whole lot of fiber in your body because you're focusing on protein. So I'm going to start taking stool softener and Miralax, and hopefully that'll help get everything moving again. And so yeah, that's pretty much the worst part of it for me is the constipation. So there's not really a whole lot of ugly. Although, excuse me, I think I'm getting a cold or something. Although, and I can't remember what I was going to say, so, whatever. And as far as exercise goes, one of the main purposes that I can't really exercise a whole lot right now is because I can't get out and walk. My kids are home for the summer, and I can't leave them alone by themselves if I go out early morning. And if I go out in the afternoon or the evening when my husband gets home, it's too hot. It's gotten up to, right now we're in North Texas, and the temperatures are hitting like 111, 110 around there. So, yeah, getting outside and exercising in this heat is not a good idea. So what have I been eating? Like I said, I've eaten a lot of cheese. I'm doing protein shakes still because I can't eat enough to get my protein in, so I'm still taking protein supplements. I use Premier Protein from Costco, and this is what it looks like. It's 30 grams of protein. I like the chocolate a lot. It tastes kind of like chocolate milk, and so it tastes really good. So my goal is to have 2 of those a day because I'm supposed to be getting at least 60 grams of protein, and I know if I get 2 of those in a day, then I'm going to be getting that 60 grams. I don't always get them in, but I try to. I'm also having a hard time getting all of my liquid in. I'm supposed to be getting 64 ounces, and to be perfectly honest, I'm lucky if I get 32. So, but 32 is better than 0, so I guess I'm doing okay. So yeah, I mean, otherwise, I'm just on trucking. The head hunger, some days is worse than others. There are days that I just want to eat and I can't, and it gets extremely frustrating. I've had a few meltdowns because of that, but I also know in the long run, here in the next couple of months, I'll be to a point where I can eat anything I want, and I'll still have to pick and choose what I eat, but I plan on taking an all things in moderation approach, which means that 99.9% of the time I'll eat clean. But if, for example, my parents want to take us out to dinner, or I'm at a birthday party or something like that, I will eat a piece of cake, or I will have a bite of somebody's hamburger or something like that. I'm not going to stop living just because I have the sleeve done. I mean, that's not why I got the sleeve. I got the sleeve so that I could, not have to diet all the time. So, but the point is, though, I won't, I'm not going to have a piece of cake every day. And I'm not going to eat a hamburger every day. That's just silly. That's what got me here in the first place. So when I say 99.9% of the time I'm going to eat clean, that means, Monday through Friday, 7 days a week. And, 30, 31 days a year, 31 days a month. And then, once a month, twice a month, once every couple of months, if I have a special occasion or whatever, I will allow myself to have a treat because you gotta live. My diet plan right now is extremely high protein, very low carb, but that's because, you know, essentially we need the protein for healing, and the carbs aren't doing much for you, and as far as that goes. I've had people say that the purpose of this diet is to keep our bodies in ketosis because of, you know, metabolism factor, and I just want to kind of dispel that myth right now. That's not why we're on the protein diet. It's not to keep us in ketosis. Ketosis has nothing to do with it and everything to do with healing process. Your body has to have a certain amount of protein a day to heal. And to be perfectly honest, our bodies, our sleeves are so tiny that we can't get enough protein in if we're eating everything else along with it. So that's why it's protein first. Focus on protein, focus on protein. Now, you know, 2 months, 3 months down the line, when you're perfectly healed, that can change and you can move on to a more normal, healthful diet. And the reason I say that is because it's been found, I've done lots of research on Atkins and ketosis and things like that, and it's been found that ketosis actually releases toxins into your body. And so you want to kind of not be in ketosis for a long time if you can avoid it. So when I eat things that are high in protein, like yogurt or protein supplements or whatever, you know, I don't really focus on sugar content or carb content because, you know, I'm not worried about it because I really don't want my body to be in ketosis. But yeah, so that's about it on that. I'm kind of rambling this morning. I apologize. I just woke up and I figured I better get this vlog out because I have friends that have been beating me over the head about it. Friends that I love dearly. So yeah, I mean, I'm doing great. I'm doing a lot better than I would have thought that I'd be doing at this point. And I'm very excited and very hopeful. I do have a gold dress hanging up on my wall. That is a 1X dress that I bought from Belle's, and I still can't get into it, but I'm hopeful that I will be getting into it for the next month. So, all right, so my goal was by yesterday to be 265, so I've hit that goal. So my goal for the next couple of months, my goal is to lose another 10 pounds this month, and hopefully by the end of this month to be down to 255. Today's August 2nd, so I have until the 31st to get there. So I think that's plausible. So that's it. That's how I'm doing. Remember to click like and subscribe to my channel. And if there's anything that you want me to discuss, any questions that you have, feel free to leave a comment, or you can email me as well. My email is going to be down in the description. You can also follow me on Twitter, and you can also find me on Facebook. So I will put all of that in the description so you can find me and stalk me and love me and all that. So, all right, this video has gone a lot longer than I really wanted it to, so I apologize. And my dog's barking in the background. That's Gandalf. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you for all the love and support. You guys are awesome. God bless you. Love you. Bye. Mwah.